Hey guys, welcome back to Emlyn in the Mix. Today I'm going to be going over some of the best entry-level microphones for streamers, YouTubers, and podcasters. What microphones do you need to get your sound across to your listener or viewer? I've tried not to put too many choices in here to make it very simple of what I believe are some of the best microphones if you're starting out. Or if you're just getting stuck into podcasting, this video is perfect for you. I'm going to go over some of the best microphones for getting your voice into the computer. Before we get stuck into it, this video is proudly sponsored by the Emlyn in the Mix podcast. Make sure to check that out if you're interested in music technology, audio technology, studio technology news, software, and reviews. All right, without further ado, let's get stuck into what are some of the best microphones for starting out as a streamer, YouTuber, podcaster, etc. You're an Emlyn in the Mix. All right, awesome guys. So here we are. We're looking at the first one here is the Yeti Nano. Blue microphones are probably some of the best microphones on the market, and they've definitely specifically aimed their latest microphones towards streamers, YouTubers, and podcasters alike. And the first one I want to look at is their entry level, which is the Yeti Nano. So basically the Yeti Nano is a premium USB condenser microphone. Now the great thing about getting a USB microphone is you avoid having to get an audio interface. The audio interface can set you back a few $100s, even a few $1,000s if you get a premium brand. But the USB is pretty much plug and play. A lot of the microphones I'm going to be showing you today are actually just USB microphones, which you can just plug and play. And essentially what that means, you just plug it into your computer and away you go and start recording into your recording software. The Yeti Nano is a premium USB condenser microphone designed for broadcast quality podcasting, YouTube videos, and Twitch streaming. You see, it's right up your alley. Skype calls and voiceover work. Inspired by the #1 selling blue Yeti USB microphone, the Yeti Nano features 24-bit, which just means very high-end quality, sound quality, a compact design, it's very small form factor, and it's plug and play, as I said before, streaming instantly into your PC or Mac. With a no latency headphone output and controls for headphone volume, mic mute, and pickup pattern, Yeti Nano is the essential mic for today's streamers. All right, so you can see small footprint, big sound. I put this on my list as #1 as it is probably one of the more affordable microphones on this list. It has a small form factor and is directly aimed at people who are watching this video and want to know what microphones to get or what microphone they can start with if they're doing streaming. Let's move on to our next microphone here, which is from Rode. I had to put Rode here. Definitely Rode is an Australian company. Represent Australia. Boom. All right, no, just kidding. This one's pretty much in direct competition with the Yeti Nano. Rode are renowned for really high quality microphones, a really high quality sound, and this one is also USB. So check out the NT USB Mini. I'll just read over some of its technical aspects here. So high quality condenser capsule that delivers warmth and presence for a clear professional sound. Now, one thing I have noticed is a lot of these microphones use the terminology warmth. And what does warmth actually mean? I think it just means a nice, clear, warm sound. Even us high-end studio nerds don't really know what warmth means. I believe it's like a clear, warm sound. So definitely check out NT USB Mini. It's also in a more affordable range and it's USB plug and play, so it's very cool. Next one I want to look at is, we're going back to blue microphones, but I thought I'd make a special mention of this. This is the Yeticaster, and this is cool because it's totally designed, again, directly at streamers, YouTubers, and podcasters. It's the ultimate streaming studio setup. You get this cool boom here, and you get the Yeti blue microphone. You can see from the pictures here, just how cool does that look? Makes you look super professional, having a microphone dangling over your head in front of your mouth. In terms of technical aspects, it is a little bit more expensive, but keeping in mind, you do get obviously that boom, and it is USB plug and play. It does say here, record and stream with unparalleled sound quality direct to your computer with Blue's Yeti USB microphone. Yeti uses Blue proprietary tri-capsule technology to produce pristine sound quality recordings and streams. Featuring 4 different pattern settings, Yeti is the #1 USB mic for podcasts, game streaming on Twitch, voiceovers for YouTube, Skype calls, music, and more. So anyway, there you go. That's the Yeticaster. I thought that was a definitely cool mention there, and definitely one to check out. Another one on here that needs a special mention is Elgato's Wave 3. This is their most recent addition to their premium microphone line. And if you haven't heard of Elgato yet, Elgato really specializes in streaming. They make lights, they make all sorts of things to help you get set up and get streaming. In fact, they might even make these booms. So they make microphones. What else do they do? Oh, they make the little capture cards so you can capture your screen if you're doing gaming and that sort of thing. But I thought this was a special mention. The website here is, they've done a bit of an Apple sort of affair with their website. As you scroll down, things open up and it looks pretty cool. But essentially, this is tailored for creators. So quality content requires excellent sound. So you need a broadcast grade microphone that plugs directly into your setup. Again, this is a direct plug and play. Definitely worth a mention. The last one I want to look at here in terms of these USB plug and plays, there's a whole line of them here. It's from JLab Audio. They make some seriously cool USB microphones, and they've actually got 3 tiers here which are worth looking at. The Talk Go USB microphone starting at $49, probably the cheapest on the list here. You got the Talk USB and then the Talk Pro USB microphone, each offering next level sort of gradients of expertise, but definitely worth a mention. I was going to talk about one of the more high-end microphones and what some of the big podcasters like Joe Rogan, for example, uses, and that is the Shure SM7B. Here it is here. You wanted to know what the big players are using? Well, that is it right there. I don't know, it just seems to be the most popular podcasting mics, and I personally haven't played with it, but I do know that Shure makes some of the best microphones around, and I can pretty much say that Shure SM7B is going to be a really nice sounding mic. I mean, if you like the sound of some of your favorite podcasts, I guarantee they're using a Shure SM7B. It doesn't come in as an entry-level mic. It does start out, as you can see on the screen here, $399 USD, and it also requires an audio interface. An audio interface is essentially, it's another step between the microphone and your computer and processing that sound to get it into your computer. I've got an example here on the screen. Universal Audio, for example, you may have seen these or not. They produce some very nice audio interfaces, and it essentially allows for additional inputs. Perfect if you're recording music, like if you need to record a bass guitar and a singer all at the same time. You can do that because you have multiple inputs on these audio interfaces. But I wanted to keep this video pretty simple today and just look at some simple microphones that only require USB. If you did want to go down the more high-end route, then the SM7B is probably the way to go, but keeping in mind you need an audio interface, and then things start to add up at that point. Also, before I end this video, I probably should mention that the microphone I'm using, I haven't even put that on my list today. If I was to do a professional microphone video, I would definitely put this on this list. I just can't justify the cost that this thing costs, and this was actually given to me. The microphone itself isn't that expensive. It does come in around the $400 US mark. It's a beautiful handcrafted microphone from SE Electronics. The fact that I'm actually running this through not only a mic preamplifier, but I'm also running it through an audio interface and then into the computer. I, no joke, have spent $10,000 just to get my voice into the computer. Now that is over the top, and you don't need that, and I can't even justify that cost. Probably some of these microphones I've looked at today probably sound better than this. I definitely hope not, but it's possible. But if you're just starting out, those microphones I've looked at today are definitely going to be in the way of helping you to get started, whether it be YouTubing, podcasting, streaming, etc. All right, guys, I hope that I've helped you out in this field, and if you have any questions, leave a comment in the comment section below. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up. If you dislike the video, leave a thumbs down. And thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this YouTube channel, definitely check out the Emlyn in the Mix podcast up here somewhere. Till next time, guys, you know what to do. Thanks so much. Peace out. Boom.